Hello everyone, and welcome back to day 2 of learning how to sign Come All You Unfaithful by Sovereign Grace Music. So yesterday we had a really big day. We learned the majority of the song with learning verse 1 and verse 2. Today is a little simpler with a very simple chorus, a bridge, and then kind of like a half verse. So before we get started, remember that I am left-handed. That means if you are right-handed, you're going to mirror my sign. If you look below the video, in the description, there is a link to print out the lyrics. And last but not least, please consider subscribing. Hey, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, guys, this one goes out to those that either find Christmas consistently tough or just this year. I feel you, and just I encourage you to focus on that promise that Christ is born, and in the end, that is the only thing that matters. So yeah, let's get started. The chorus is Christ is born, just repeated like that. So for that, you want to make a C, and you're going to go from your non-dominant shoulder. I'm tapping it, but you don't have to. Just here to here, okay? Christ. So Christ. And also I have this hand up, but it doesn't have to be. It can also be like this, okay? Christ. And then is born. So I did kind of talk about this yesterday, but for that, you kind of show the belly. I'm going to do it just a little higher so you can see it, but normally it'd be down here. So you show the belly with your non-dominant hand, and with your dominant hand, you kind of go under that hand, born. Okay, so I'll do it a little higher so you can see it, born. It is totally acceptable also to do just a hand that's open, but as a mom, I like to get credit for that head. Okay, so born. So that repeats 3 times. Christ is born. Christ is born. Christ is born. And then for you. For you. And that's the entire verse. Just Christ is born. Christ is born. Christ is born for you. Okay, now moving on to the bridge. So he's the lamb who was given, pointing to God. He is the lamb. So for that, you take scissors with your dominant hand and go up your non-dominant forearm. Okay? Lamb. So he's the lamb who was given. So I probably don't have time for who there, but that is the sign. Just kind of your chin, you're making your index finger is kind of like a claw. Who is given comes from heaven. So you have G's coming from heaven towards us. Okay, given is a directional sign, and this is coming from heaven to us. Okay, he's the lamb who was given, slain for our pardon. So in previous videos, I've often done died. But in this particular case, we are talking slain as in killed. So I'm going to show you the sign for that. You have your non-dominant hand here, your dominant index finger, killed. Okay, killed. So there's a couple ways to remember it. Some people like to think of this as a knife and you're stabbing someone. And then maybe this is a ground and they're then below the ground. Okay, it's up to you, but that's killed. Okay, or slain. Slain for our, and then pardon, forgiveness. Okay, dominant hand, twice over your non-dominant hand, forgiveness. His promise is peace. His promise. You guys know I love this sign. God said it and you can count on it. His promise. Okay, his promise. His promise, and then his peace, 2 hands together. Doesn't matter which one's in front. Switch it and then come out like that. Okay, peace. Peace. Promise is peace for those who believe. For those who, okay, so kind of have that claw finger, index finger here at your chin, who, and then believe, think, marry. Think, marry, as in to get married, okay? Believe. Okay, and then that repeats twice. So how about we practice it twice before we move on? He's the lamb who was given, slain for our pardon. His promise is peace for for those who believe, and then that repeats, he's the lamb who was given, slain for our pardon. His promise is peace for those who believe. And then it goes to a half verse. So come, though you have nothing. Come, he is the offering. Come, see what your God has done. Okay, so we're going to need to learn that. So we know come, so come. Though you, so pointing to someone, you, and then have. This is like, well, this is a sign for have, to have something, okay? Have and then nothing. 2 zeros, nothing. You got nothing. Okay, so come, though you have nothing. Come, he, and then as the offering, so offer something like that. Okay, something you have and then you offer it. He is the offering. Come, see what God has done. Okay, let's practice that a few times and then we'll put those 3 parts together. So, come, though you have nothing. Come, he is the offering. Come, see what your God has done. Okay, one more time. So come, though you, if you want though, it's like this, but you won't have time likely. Okay, so you have nothing. Come, he is the offering. Come, see what God has done. Okay, let's put those 3 pieces together. Back up to the chorus. So nice and simple. Christ is born. Christ is born. And remember, I'm doing it up here. You should be down at your belly. I just want you to see it, okay? Christ is born. Christ is born. Christ is born for you. And that's the chorus. And then the bridge. He's the lamb who was given, slain for our pardon. His promise is peace for those who believe. And then that repeats, he's the lamb who was given, slain for our pardon. His promise is peace for those who believe. And then that half verse. So come, though you have nothing. Come, he is the offering. Come, see what God has done. And that's everything you need for this song. So practice that as many times as you need to. And when you're ready, I'll see you in the next video when we walk through this song from top to bottom. Bye. I pray that the Lord bless you and keep you. I pray that his face would shine upon you and that he would be gracious to you. I pray a blessed day for you, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.